Microvision was selected as a featured guest of the Military Snapshots series based on the Nomad technology's ability to improve the effectiveness of the Stryker vehicle. We would like to thank them for their assistance in creating programming that is designed to both educate and motivate our troops. Over the course of the past 2 years, the Stryker Light Armored Vehicle, a major component of the Army's interim brigade combat teams, is testing a significant technological upgrade designed to increase situational awareness and improve mission effectiveness. The technology addressed a serious operational issue that the vehicle commanders faced on a daily basis.
Vehicle commander's he's responsible for training the crew, organizing the crew, and making sure that the commanders on the vehicles, the unit commanders, can command the unit and not worry about what that particular vehicle is doing. In the old days, used a map as the tool. Now you've got it all computerized. The map is on a screen and it assists you in controlling your organization. It was very difficult. You're constantly popping up and down in the hatch to look at the display screen, and you lose situational understanding and awareness, and you lose control, command and control ability.
To achieve accurate situational awareness, the Stryker Vehicle Commander uses a Force 21 Battle Command Brigade and below digital communication system, also known as an FBCB2. The system uses text messaging and a map network to illustrate a seamless flow of battle information that can be viewed by all commanders in the field in real time.
When the Army started the transformation program after the Cold War, we basically wanted to change the way we did operations. And we set about really trying to answer 3 questions. And there are 3 very small questions, but basically we asked ourselves, where am I? Where's the enemy? And where are my friends? Being able to have a common operating picture so that people at the platoon level knew where the enemy was, knew where their friends were, as well as people at the brigade level, the higher level, understood where the platoons were, where the enemy from their perspective was, enabled us to do things we couldn't do in the past. It is basically allowing people to see the battlefield clearly and being able to make decisions based upon more accurate information.
One of the inherent drawbacks with this fixed FBCB2 system has been that the commander is required to move in and out of the vehicle to view both the real-world surroundings and the real-time data provided by the FBCB2.
There certainly is always a risk when you have information. In the Stryker, there's a screen. It tells you where you are, where your buddy is, and it tells you where the enemy is, as you can populate the screen. Think of it almost as an email between vehicles, and you have that information. Much like email, I think there's a danger that you get locked in on the screen and you forget everything going on around you.
To address this concern, the U.S. military has fielded the Nomad helmet-mounted display produced by Microvision. This state-of-the-art monocular device displays a monochrome high-resolution virtual image that allows a vehicle commander to remain heads-up out of the hatch and scan both the battlefield and obtain FBCB2 data simultaneously.
The Nomad interfaces directly with the FBCB2 through a cable and acts as a repeater display. So the display is a map with enemy and friendly positions located on it, and it also is connected to the thermal weapon sight and the driver's viewer enhancer, which is also a thermal sight. And all of those are accessed through a switch located in the commander's hatch, so he can toggle through each screen.
Since the Nomad provides all this data through the monocular display, the commander is able to stay heads up in the hatch to survey the battlefield and maintain situational awareness for a greater percentage of time.
I think it's just impossible to know everything about the battlefield if you're down inside the tank and you got the hatch down. So we've always taught and trained our commanders to ride up there where they can see at least until they close with the enemy, and then of course you take advantage of the protection. And what FBCB2 did was to allow us to bring that situational awareness to the vehicle. What Nomad now allows you to do is to take a heads-up display, put it in the eye of the commander so that he can read that display in his eyeball, and yet he can see through that display. And so it's the best of all possible worlds. It gives you the operational picture that was down, but it also gives you the sense of the battlefield. And now commanders are able to do the things that they need to do much better, much more efficiently, have better information, and they're making quicker decisions, and it really saves lives.
The Nomad helmet-mounted display has undergone field tests at both NTC and JRTC with the 3-2 and 125th Stryker Brigade combat teams over the past 2 years.
We did a fairly big brigade-level exercise at the National Training Center in the desert, and I didn't use the display. I figured I didn't need it, and I had a lot of trouble. Had to constantly pop up and down in the vehicle, look at the screen, get back up, try to command and control the brigade, and it was very difficult to have good situational understanding on the battlefield. About 6 months later, I used the display in another major exercise at the Joint Readiness Training Center. That made it much easier to have that display on your helmet. It can show you the driver's view, the gunner's view, or the screen that shows you where all your forces are and what direction you're moving. So that it just made situational awareness and situational understanding much more effective and enabled me to command and control the brigade much more effectively.
The better we are at enabling commanders to see the battlefield and see where friendly forces are and the enemy forces, and the better training we can give those commanders, then I think we're going to be victorious, and we're going to be decisively victorious in combat operations.
While this technology has been applied effectively in the Stryker light armored vehicle, there are many other areas where both the military and private industry can benefit.
The Nomad device today is deployed with the 3-2 Stryker Brigade, where it is used as an FBCB2 display repeater. We have taken the comments from the 3-2 Stryker Brigade, and now we are hooking the device up to both the driver vision enhancement device and the thermal weapon sight, so we can provide sensor information to the vehicle commander. Moving forward from here, the device is used in the commercial world today in automobile maintenance in the service bay, where we are seeing 30 to 40% productivity improvement while it's applied to doing maintenance on yours or my automobile. Moving forward into the relatively near future, the Nomad device is going to get lighter, it's going to get smaller, it's going to have cost reduction, it's going to go to full color, and it will be available throughout the Army as well as throughout the commercial world.
To learn more about how the Nomad helmet-mounted display achieves information dominance, please visit our website at www.microvision.com or call us at 866-662-3797. This has been a Creative Force Video Productions presentation.